Okay, folks, this is day two of my challenge for 100 days to actually uh, do 100 squats, 100 push ups, and 100 sit ups. And day one, day two, the stomach push ups, excuse me, the sit ups. I'm not used to doing sit ups. I don't, it's just like squats. I get through it. I don't really care to work out doing legs. I don't know. It's just something I have to, get through all the time. But I don't mind doing upper body. I don't mind doing back, that type of thing. But when it comes to legs, I don't know. It's one of them deals. Now, this channel's not all about 100 days of challenge. I started this December 1st. I'm going through the holidays. Like I say in my first video, um, I actually start all these things in December, and I have no idea why. Maybe because there's actually nothing going on, so you're looking for a new challenge or a new way, whatever. But that's the way it tends to happen. I'm not a big festive guy. Holidays. Yeah, we do things like that, but you can live without it. Especially when you get older, it's like every day could be a holiday, right? I mean, you can go out and make a cake, or you can you know make cookies, or sing fa la 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 la. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be negative about the whole thing, but it's just when you're a kid, everything's exciting. You're looking forward to. You don't know what the experience of life is. Your circumstances change every year, so when you get older, it's kind of everything becomes mundane. I mean, you every day you're doing the same thing. You get up at the same time. You do when you're a kid. Things fluctuate. You get out of school. You spend time with your friends. Every day is different. There's so much going on. You don't have that uh, work schedule that pushes you to do the same thing every day. Same around the same people. And when you're younger, you got sporting events. You got activities. Whatever. So you're able to change it up. Life's more exciting. You know. But I think for whatever financial situation or family life, there's always some kind of good to come out of the holidays. So, but doing this challenge to me is like, okay, I listened to a doctor. He was talking about push-ups. Now, the push-ups are 100 days. That's the only challenge. Okay, I added the sit-ups and the squats just because I like to inflict pain on myself. But some people can do that. They can do 100 push-ups. They can do 1,000 push-ups. Right without stopping. Um, and that's not to say that I got older, um, that type of thing. But it's it is. I mean, when you get older, there's a lot of hoops you got to jump through. Your ligaments, your joints, or whatever. I don't know if I really experienced that much of it yet. I mean, I was talking to my two sons. They lift weights at the gym 5 days a week, and they're always complaining that their muscles sore. Why does it hurt so much? And they're 28 and 31 respectfully. So if they're going through all that, oh, my back hurts, my legs are sore, why's it got to be so much pain lifting weights? So I take all that for a grain of salt as far as what that pain entails. Now, um, when I flew to Indonesia back in the spring, February, I had to sit in Delta. Now, normally Delta is pretty comfortable for me, but man, when you fly 22 hours in the air, um, and you're constantly sitting, and your knees are in a set position for that many. You can't stretch out. I mean, you can get up and walk around, but for hours, that right knee of mine was just in pain, and taking that through, uh, going through the whole vacation was, I don't know, it was something I never experienced. I don't really have a lot of issues. I don't, if I tend to get cold or something, I work it out myself. No matter how brutal the flu or the cold I get is, I don't run to the doctor to get medication. I don't seek out, if I have an issue, I look for it online. I search, countless documents to find out what's going on. But generally, like I told you earlier in the first video, that my parents lived to 94, 93 before they passed away. So I'm under the suspicion that a lot of your longevity has to do with your DNA and ancestral lineage, because I watch some people and it's just like from day one they have all kinds of issues, and I know a lot of it people have is because of the environment or the foods they're eating or the lifestyle that they live, and they have issues. But I think a lot of times people just give up. I just noticed, I meet hundreds and talk to hundreds of people every month, and I'm a true and through introvert. I mean, I like being by myself. I just do. I mean, I can coexist, no problem. But if push comes to shove, if there's a big formal area or there's a lot of people, yeah, I'll make my introductions and, but I'll get through it, and I'd rather go walk off and be by myself. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I've always been that way. I mean, it's not like I don't like anybody, but I just rather be by myself. So I just noticed that, a lot of people, if they have issues, they run to the doctor. They run to this. Some it's 5, 10 different doctors. And yeah, maybe there is issues. But, from everything that I'm studying, and I was never like that. But now as I get older, I'm just intrigued by information. It's just, whether it's AI, whether it's medical issues, dieting, even doing this challenge, making videos, and, having a garden and raising animals and all these other things that I never did when I was younger. I mean, and as I got older, I just put more and more on my plate all the time to learn. I don't know why. It's just fascinating that I don't watch TV. I don't. I'll watch a sporting event, whether it's football. I don't watch, I used to watch basketball, and I don't watch baseball, but football, get through the season and I'm done. The TV goes off, but I don't watch anything. I couldn't tell you what the series was on TV, what's, trending, the actors. Most of the actors that are popular, like Johnny Depp and who's the guy that did the Jet Air Force? I can't think of his name, but most of these guys are my age. So the younger people, actors, actresses, I don't know who they are. I mean, you look at most of them, look at their ages, the popular ones through the years, that they're all in their 60s and early 70s, I mean, you get a few of them that are 80, like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone, but most of them, the really popular ones over the years, are all my age. So I don't know who, the trending actor, actresses. I myself believe, I think that's the thing of the past. With this AI and generating images and videos of people that don't exist, that to me is the future. You won't, 5, 10 years from now, it'll be creators of these videos and prompts that are going to be, can you imagine, let's say that you go to an Emmys or Grammy Award, even country music or regular music, and there's no bands or singers. They're just rows of AI prompt creators, right? I mean, even I mean, could it be that an AI writes its own music on its own without any uh, human generating the idea? I mean, maybe, but I think that's the way it is because I do it now. If you guys want to go see some of my music that I've created, uh, you can go to the YouTube channel. It's called oh shoot, I don't even, I just made it. Now I can't even think about it. Echo, Bedlam Echo. I don't. I mean, I just walked. Go to that channel if you want to see what kind of AI music I've created. It's pretty fascinating. Um, it was just recently that one of the country musics that was number one for a couple weeks was all AI generated. There was no human singers. It was all manipulated by computers. But yeah, so I really everything, it's a change. I mean, it's to me, I just like, I'm fascinated. I try to keep things a long term, but I tend to drop them after a period of time because it just doesn't stimulate me enough to keep going with it. You know what I mean? There's always something fascinating. I mean, with my garden, I a couple years ago, I went carnivore, so my garden kind of took a hit because I wasn't eating what I was growing, and I find a lot of, I just look at like some of these people keep talking about this diet and that diet, and back and forth about what is actually good for you, and it's just so many contradictions on should you eat vegetables, and these things are poisonous, and they're don't eat beef, and fish is full of mercury and heavy metals, and it's just like, dude, if you listen to any all these people, you wouldn't eat. I mean, because something's gonna kill you. you know um it's just like they tell you not to run anymore because it's so hard on your joints and your muscles, and which I kind of believe over a period of time you could a steady runner could wear and tear on um, his limbs and his joints and that type of ligaments and muscles. And now they say to walk. And then I just watched another video the other day where the guy said there's a Japanese research that was done here recently that said when you walk at a walk for 3 minutes, and then 3 minutes you walk at a really fast pace, and then you go back to walking normal for 3 minutes, and you do this for 30 minutes, which would be roughly about what 3 minutes on, 3 minutes off, 3 minutes on, 3 minutes off, right? So do that for 30 minutes. And I am reading the book for the third time called The Source, and it talks about brain activity, brain neuroplasticity, and these, you always shake it up. They say to brush your teeth with the opposite hand you normally do, and do things to constantly build new neural pathways in your brain. Like they say, especially when you get older, to, or you could do it younger, is learn an instrument. The density of your brain for learning an instrument and using the hand-eye coordination. Exercise stimulates your brain. All these different things that, 100, 200 years ago, people had no idea. Now they can scan your brain. So in the book, it talks about constantly building neural pathways, do something different, learn a foreign language, and try something new all the time. Break it up. Don't do the same. Your brain actually wants you to be non-stimulated. The brain is always worried about danger, and it wants you to be safe. So it would rather have you do the same thing every day, and come home, watch TV, don't do anything out of the ordinary, because the whole effect, it just likes to be non-stimulating, right? So it doesn't, it takes the path of least resistance. So if you got to constantly be burning new neural pathways in the brain. So, but you know, I feel like during these challenges, I'm forced to push myself. So not only do I have to do the exercise, and it's rough. So when I get up in the morning, I get up, I hit the gym by 3 a.m. I don't know why, but I do, because I'm an introvert. When I get to the gym, there's nobody there but me, and I like it that way. I don't have to ask when you're done with your sets and can I jump in here, and none of that. I can just do my routine, be done with it, and get out. So, by 4:30, 5 o'clock, I've already hit 6,500 steps. I got my routine out of the way. I'm done with it for the day. Yeah, it's a little tough on the sleeping schedule, which I've always, for the last 10, 15 years, I've struggled with sleep. I mean, it's just I get my 7, 8 hours of sleep in a day, but it's bouncing all over the place. And no matter if I exert myself, if I stay up the night before and try to, get that routine, it doesn't, I could be so exhausted and go to bed by 7 o'clock, and by 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm up ready to go. It just doesn't, it doesn't matter. It's tough to live with. And my mental clock goes off at 2:30 a.m. I get up, I get ready for my workout. I go do my gym time. And so basically that's day 2 in a nutshell. So if you guys subscribe, listen, this is going to go on for another 98 days. And I hope you guys get some value out of it. I mean, I've been a lot of things in my life that I can share with people to help them who are going through the same thing. So you guys stay focused and stay with me. You guys have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Bye now.